Hello there. Uh, at the request of a friend for the past couple of years at least, I'm playing Nier. Never played a Nier game before. I don't know what to expect out of this in the slightest. And the title screen is very quiet. So let's get going. Do I want to just put it on easy? Nah. Please enter my name. Strugs. Okay. Sure. Pretty music. Oh, that's only like 30 years from now. Hold on. I think, okay, hang on a moment. I need to Alt-tab here. Because for some reason my desktop audio was muted. Okay, X this. Now you should be able to hear the game too.
Fuck.
What's wrong with the book? You like books? What are you? You're a tutorial, I guess. Can I get that in gamepad?
Get away, you freaks! I'll kill you all!
Ow. Okay. That's dodge. Okay, both of those are attack. That's jump. Is this defend? That's defend. Okay. Figured it out. We're good. Friend?
Hey, you okay?
I think so. I'm sorry. It'll stop in a second. I promise. But what about those monsters? Are they gonna come back for me?
Don't worry, Yona. I won't let
You
those
two
things
look like
anywhere near
siblings.
you. Sit tight. I'm gonna go see if I can find something to eat.
I have a feeling she's not going to live all that long.
Yona,
Yeah?
don't touch that book. Not ever. Got it?
Got it.
She's gonna touch the book. Okay. Welp.
Damn, how many of these things are there? They just keep coming. I won't let you lay a finger on Yona.
What happened to my attacks? There we go. Eh. Oh, there's more. Where did you come from? Ow. Okay, that was scripted. You said don't touch the book. Are you gonna go against your own rule here?
I need more power. I need to protect Yona.
Well, that's no good. Oh. Uh-huh.
Stay away from my sister.
Siblings called it. Now that it was that hard to put together. Okay, now press that for Dark Hand. Okay.
Won't let anyone hurt Yona. So this is the power of the Black Book.
Oh, that outright missed. What's this? Uh-huh. Just machine gun all these little things down. Wait, I thought that was Dark Hand. It was Dark Execution. Oh. Wow, that's, brutal. Uh-huh. Figured that one out myself. Okay. I just like roll through those. I can't. It doesn't end. Ow. Is that it? Ah, there's one more. There we go. It'll be for Darth Lance. Oh, there's my executioner move, though. We done here? Nope. Nope, there's things. Get down. Anything else?
Yoda!
Oh, something else. Ow. Ow. Hey, Dark Prime, what's going on? What'd you get on GU? Nothing, get out of the way. The Joe Cena set, nice. Ah, that hurt. There we go. Check it off up here. Destroy these parts within time limit. I need to. the tutorial and I'm already level 30. Yeah, it's been a while since we've done GU. What am I doing? Where am I going? Sister, you don't sound so good.
Yona, talk to me.
It's okay. I'm fine. What about you?
Those guys were nothing.
Okay, good. Hey, by the way, look at this. I found it while you were gone.
Whoa, is that a cookie?
Here. We can split it.
Not sure I
you
would
take it.
trust random cookie.
No, you need to eat too.
Fine, I'll take the small half.
No. Come on. You need to keep up your straight.
Well, now I don't want any of the cookie. You just coughed all over it.
Yona! Yona!
Oh no. I'm sorry. I dropped the cookie. I didn't mean to.
Yona? Why did you?
Oh no, you touched the book.
Always been the one helping me. So I just wanted to.
No. Yona! Yona!
I had a feeling something like that was going to happen.
We need help. Please, somebody, we need help! Help us!
Who's going to hear you? This place looks pretty well deserted. Also, isn't the, is it the main guy in this that's, the voice of the
Oh, Yona.
buddy handler in Rise? I don't know. Sounds similar anyway. Oh, it's been 1400 years since the tutorial. That's quite the time skip.
All right, I'm heading out.
They haven't aged a day. Or these are like great descendants or something. Oh, no, she's still coughing.
Better not. I'm probably going hunting. But I'll bring you back a book from the library, okay?
Yay!
Mm-hmm.
I'll see you later. Try and get some rest.
That's... I was not expecting to come out that door when going off the left side of the screen here.
I should go to the library and see what Popola's up to.
Okay. That's great and all, but where's this library? There's... oh. Mailboxes to save progress. Okay. How's life and work treating? Oh, it's as usual, I guess. I did buy some Pokemon cards yesterday. Some classic cards that somebody was selling on the Facebook Marketplace, and I'm gonna go through those probably on Sunday. Hello.
Morning.
Hey, Devila.
Yeah, so it's not actually packs. It was an interesting thing where this person had
running
like
around like
thousands
that,
of
giving
old
a drip
cards in
and
his
falling
collection, and he was
face.
just trying to sell them. So he packaged them in like just groups of 100 random cards, wrapped these 100 random cards in saran wrap, and basically said, "Okay, yep, take a pack for $15." So so I know what the bottom card is on the 4 of these packs that I got, but I don't know what else is in the packs, and I'm actually pretty excited to look into those. I'm going to do that on Sunday. As for what Lyra's up to, I do not know. Yeah, the packaging on those cards is clever. I'm going to feel like a kid on Christmas, like actually a kid again.
I think I'll be okay, but thanks for the warning.
Where are these kids? Can you tell me where the library is?
Let's play.
Sorry, I've got work to do. Maybe next time.
Stop working and play with me for once.
That is not the voice I expected to come out of you.
There's no better sight than children in high spirits. It makes me feel young just looking at them.
Yeah. Yeah, my problem with GU is that I don't really have a goal. Like, it's kind of my problem with most of the Monster Hunter games at this point. I'm kind of waiting for the next title update to have a goal again, but I just don't know quite what I want to be doing in the games, you know? Let's see. What's this place?
Sure wish I had a nice girl like Yona in my family.
Uh-huh. Who are you?
Make sure you stock up on necessities before heading out to hunt.
Oh, you're a shop. What do you have? I do not have enough money for a map.
Come back any...
What are you selling?
Oh, you...
You're not selling. I'm talking to everybody.
My sister's gonna rig me over the coals if I don't get my shopping done soon. She's a real slave driver. And if I wasn't scared of her, I'd tell her so.
You want me to tell her? Excuse me, sir. You walked past me. I want to talk to you.
Between you and me, working security in the shopping district is pretty peaceful compared to the other gates.
Okay. Who are you?
Why not fill your garden with flowers?
Oh, I can buy flowers. Okay.
I hope you grow some...
What are you selling?
We've got some nice materials in stock if you want to take a look.
Huh? I'm gonna like have to craft weapons and armor and stuff. That'd be interesting. Who are you?
Do you know about the Lost Shrine off to the east?
I do not.
It's a large stone building surrounded by cliffs. Folks say you can find a number of unusual ores there, but it's a rough area, and most of us don't have the guts to try.
Noted. Upstairs? I can't go upstairs. The stairs are broken. How dare they break the stairs?
Howdy. I think Popola's expecting you in the library.
Okay, can you tell me where the library is?
The shopping district's busy pretty much all day long. It's great.
I don't like busy. I don't think that's great.
We've
Okay,
got
what
some
are you
new
selling?
items.
Food.
Come back
Who
soon.
needs food? Who are you?
The sheep hunt hasn't been going well. If I don't raise prices soon, I'll lose my shirt.
Sheep hunt.
The library is the pride of our village.
Okay, cool. Where is
Those
it?
books contain the known history of this land. plus most of the towns and villages inside it. Plus, it never hurts to chat up Popola and see if she has any available jobs.
Uh-huh. So where's this library? Is it just like looking me in the face over here? Where are you?
If I
Oh,
bought
child.
everything I wanted, I'd be broke in a minute. Must show restraint.
Excuse me, where's the library?
Welcome. We've got a
Oh,
wonderful
blacksmith.
line of weapons to choose from.
I have 100 gold. What can you give me for 100 gold?
Thanks for your support.
After this little break, I'd better get my shopping done. Welcome. What can I do?
You can tell me where the library is. Is it over here? Chickens. Where's the library? Okay. That is straight up the Zelda cuckoo call. They borrowed assets from Zelda. Noted. Hey, Lyra, how you doing? Where's the library? Is it this way? Nope, that's just water. And that's not a chest. Oh, I can...
I guess the tavern's not open yet.
Okay, so there are doors I can open, maybe. Library, where are you? Am I even in the right place? Somebody said library is the pride of the town, and I don't see a library. Oh, there's stairs over here. I didn't see these stairs. Maybe the library's up here. Oh, is it that big building over there? I bet it's that big building over there.
Sure hope Yona gets better.
If I jump off of this, will I take fall damage? Can I jump off of this? I can't jump off of this. Okay, good thing there's no stamina and I can just sprint forever. Some nice music, though. Is this how I get in? How do I get into the library? Who are you?
You know the junk heap in the northern plains? It's a dangerous place, but it's famous for the valuable ores you can mine.
Okay, cool. This looks like not where I want to go. How do I get to library? Can I Skyrim it? Eh. Okay, I can't Skyrim it. Do I have to go out and back in, or is there... Oh, there's stairs. Found it. Hello?
Visiting Popola again today?
I don't care about any of you. I finally found a library. Okay. Sure is very library in here. Little
Seems
child.
like people did nothing but write books in the old days. And I can't read them either. They're all written in funny languages.
I know your voice. Oh god, I'm gonna have to IMDb this game, aren't I?
Mother and father are very busy, so I have to watch my little brother. But I don't mind. He's pretty cool, and we like to come here and look at the books.
Okay. I just hear your voice again.
Seems like people did nothing but write books in the old days. And I can't read them either. They're all written in funny languages.
He sounds a lot like Raz from Psychonauts. I think that's who it is. It's a little bit higher pitched, but I think it's him.
These books speak of ancient technology far beyond anything we could ever imagine. What could have happened to this world?
Can I climb this ladder? Nope. Big door? Nope. Okay, upstairs then. I can interact with this door.
I guess it's locked.
I can't do anything with it, though. Are you Popola?
Popola
Nope.
asked me to organize the books, but I had no idea there were so many. I never should have taken this job.
Well, good luck with that. Popola, where are you? Am I just blind? Are you in here? Is this one locked too? Ah, you're in here. What is that? What language is that? Whatever.
Good morning. How's Yona doing today?
Her cough's still pretty bad.
That's
I
worrisome.
like that this is all voice acted, so I don't have to strain myself trying to come up with voices for everybody.
I know. I keep hoping she'll at least get a little better, but I don't know. I feel like I'm failing her.
Oh, stop that. You're the finest brother a girl could hope to have. Anyway, I was hoping you might take care of this for me. I got a request from someone in the shopping district. They need you to get some mutton from the northern plains.
Got it.
Mutton?
I'm on my way.
Since you're going to the plains, let me give you a map. Trust me, it'll come in handy.
Oh, good. Map. Map is good. Okay. Uh-huh.
Oh, and one more thing. Would you mind purchasing 3 medicinal herbs from the client while you're at it? I used my last one earlier. Here's some money.
Oh, good. Money.
Popola, this is way too much.
Well then, buy some for Yona while you're at it.
You don't have to...
It's okay. Really.
I'm gonna use your money to buy something completely unrelated.
Thanks, Popola. For everything.
What's this all about?
Just the way you and the other villagers always take care of us. We really appreciate it is all.
Think nothing of it. People need to look out for each other. Besides, everyone here wants to see Yona healthy and happy. So hang in there, okay?
I will.
I am confused by that intro. Because that intro happened about 30 years from now, and then we skipped 1400 years, and I don't know how everyone's still alive. Wait, who are you? Oh, why are you here? I didn't even notice you. And why are you... What is this? What are these symbols? What is this language?
Yona?
Oh, hey.
Yona, you're supposed to be in bed. See, now your ribbon's all undone.
I'm sorry. I just thought I'd see if the library had any books about how to cure my sickness.
Yona.
I mean... You might find some books in here about that. There's a shitload of them.
Don't worry. You're gonna be fine. You just need to eat and rest. If you take good care of yourself, you'll get better.
If only that were true of all illnesses.
You really think so?
I know so. Anyway, I've got work to do, so I need you to head home. Deal?
Deal.
Okay.
People say the world is dying. Populations continue to fall, while plague and disease run rampant. If that wasn't enough, monsters called Shades now roam the land as well, threatening our very lives. But I can't let any of that distract me. My sister is sick, and my only goal is to ensure that
my sister's been sick for 1,400 years.
It's not easy for a pair of kids to live on their own. But the villagers have been kind to us, and despite everything, somehow I feel like we're gonna be okay. We have to be. There's no other choice.
Okay. Map. I'm supposed to buy some medicinal herbs. This person had those.
You must be the kid Popola sent. I need 3 pieces of mutton as soon as you can, alright?
Oh, I guess I'm not allowed to purchase from you until I do your task. That's just rude. Wait, oh, I can go. Okay, there's a gate here. Mm-hmm. Oh, I can't use the magic? Okay. Oh, I guess I'll just stab a sheep. Whoa, I need mutton. Give me your meat. Gotta carve my kill, you know? It's just like Monster Hunter. I'm also leaving bloody footprints. Oh, I'm actually like full on getting covered in blood.
I better get this mutton back to the village.
Okay. Quick and easy. Oh, the blood just kind of disappears over time. Okay.
Damn. What are Shades doing so close to town?
You hold still and let me kill you. That it?
I had no idea Shades were loose so close to the village.
Okay. Close the gates, there are Shades!
I can't even go hunting in peace anymore. Time to get this meat to the shopkeeper.
Oh, thing. Who needs to buy herbs when I can just find them? Oh, I can pull this out here.
If we turn this entire plaza into a field, we could probably improve our food supply situation. Well, easier said than done, though.
I'm tempted to kill this guy's pigs. But can I just like randomly attack a guy? Because that'd be a very Skyrim thing to do. I can pull my sword out here. Anyway, I'm not going to become a villain just yet. I think I need people in this town to like me.
Here's that mutton you wanted.
Oh, thank you. You wouldn't believe how popular this stuff has been lately. Oh, and this isn't much, but I'd like you to have it. And tell Popola I said thanks, okay?
You got it.
Okay.
Make sure you stock up on necessities.
Popola wanted me to buy a few herbs. I'm gonna buy a few extras. God, those are expensive. I don't think I need those yet.
Come back.
I'm gonna eat my words very quickly. Popola, I have your herbs. So's the ganja? Forgive my naivete, I don't know what that means.
I delivered the mutton. Oh, and here's your herbs.
Great.
Oh.
That should help with the food shortage. And thanks for the herbs, too.
Okay, now I'm thinking I know Popola's voice.
That's all for today. You should hurry back to Yona.
Thanks.
I'm gonna have to go down IMDb rabbit hole. I can jump down this one. That sounded like it should have hurt, but it doesn't look like it hurt. So why do I have to go to that mailbox to save when there's a mailbox right here? Like, this is my mailbox. So what mailbox is that mailbox? That's apparently also my mailbox. I'm also still confused about how this door leads to this door. It's like, does it wrap around the back of the house and come out the other side? Is that what's happening here? Like, this bugs me way more than anything ever should, but it's... What is happening with this stairway? That it's going all the way to the other side of the house.
Welcome home. How'd it go today? Anything exciting happen? 'Cause I just stayed here all day like you told me to.
Wow, you're not bitter.
I tried reading books, but I finished all of them. So if you have any fun stories, you should tell me.
Well, Popola told me about a legendary flower called a lunar tear. Have you heard of it?
Why did Popola tell us
That's a
this?
silly name.
I guess. But people say finding one will make you rich beyond your wildest dreams. If I ever found one, I'd buy you so many cookies your stomach would hurt.
Could a lunar tear make me better?
Sure. With that kind of money, we could buy the best medicine around. The kind that'll cure anything.
Because that medicine exists.
Yona? What's wrong?
It's nothing. Good night.
The next morning.
Okay, I'm off to Popolis. See you later. And please stay out of trouble today, okay?
Okay.
I'm sorry, all I heard was get into all of the trouble. Right, I can't just walk out this door. Out of my way, old man. A fun little fact? That's my favorite kind of fact.
Hey, Popola. Need a hand with anything?
I do have something, but I don't know. It's going to be a bit of an ordeal.
I'm still trying to figure out who Popola's voice
I'm
is.
sure I can handle it.
Because I know this
Real
voice.
confident. Well, you know the little wooden bridge out in the northern plains, right?
Nope.
The one where the pillars all rotted out?
Exactly. We had a team of carpenters working on it, but they were attacked by shades.
Wait, really? But it's so sunny there.
Yes, I know. Apparently it was overcast that day, and the shades caught them off guard. One of the carpenters was seriously injured, but they can't move him so long as the shades are there.
I'll go take him out.
If you're up for it. It could be really dangerous.
I'll be fine, Popola. I've been training every day. I'm as strong as anyone in the village. Heck, I killed a bunch of shades by the village gate just yesterday.
Oh? That's a bit disconcerting.
I didn't bother to tell anybody, though.
Anyway, are you sure you want to take this job?
Yep, I got this.
You initially had 2 versions. Square didn't think having a young boy protagonist succeed in the West. They created Nier Gestalt. I'm trying to read and move at the same time. I shouldn't do that. Right. I think you've told me about this before, where, like, okay, so they made the protagonist 40 years older, but didn't really change any of the dialogue, so things came off as kind of creepy and brought about, like, the whole Papa Nier thing. Also, level 1, but in the tutorial I got to level 30 immediately. This is where Nier is able to get by through being an innocent boy. Those do not translate well at all. Trigger at the right moment to deflect an enemy's attack. Okay. Oh, he's dead, so... Oh, over here. Let's try it. Come on. Hit me! Okay, that was definitely way too early. Hit me! Okay, that was too late. Ah! Okay. That's cool and all, but I'll just, you know, hit things normally. Don't you run away from me.
Okay.
Got him.
That's all of them.
We're friends now, so we're going to be okay. It does sound different from a 10-year-old boy than a 50-year-old man.
That should take care of the shades for a while.
So this is how they keep me in this area. Should I murder more sheep? I'm gonna murder more sheep. These sheep don't run very far from, like, oh hey, I'm just gonna watch my death come to me. Oh, surely he won't kill me, too. Yeah, I'm just gonna level up on sheep. Okay, the first one gave me wool, and I've only gotten mutton since. I want wool. I don't know why I want wool, but I feel like it'll come in handy. Just one more. There's wool. Right. The rest of you are safe. For now. Back to town.
You're back.
What, did you expect me to die?
Hey, Coppola.
Did everything go all right? Were you hurt?
I'm fine.
Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried. I felt like I sent you into a really dangerous situation, and if something had...
Coppola, look at me. I'm fine.
I'm covered in blood, but it's not my blood.
I know, it's just... I'm just relieved is all. Oh, here. Those carpenters left some money for you.
Wow, thanks.
Go buy something nice for Yona, okay?
Oh, 1,000 gold.
Speaking of Yona, she came by this afternoon.
What? She was supposed to stay home.
I think it's okay. She just wanted to ask me a question.
About what?
She was asking about the outside world.
Mm-hmm.
You mean outside the village?
Exactly. She seemed excited too. Poor thing was talking a mile a minute.
Tangrowth?
She's probably been getting nutty ideas from some book again.
Don't worry. I made sure to remind her she isn't allowed beyond the gates.
Thanks.
But she was worried about you, so you'd better hurry home.
Do I need to switch sides? So where my avatar is right now, it's covering the name of who's talking. The voice acting helps to differentiate that quite a bit, but
Yeah, I will. Thanks again.
I feel like I should move to the other side. I'm gonna move to the other side. That means I gotta alt-tab out of the game and everything goes quiet and awkward. Now let the Tangrowth be, I guess, on my shoulder or something. That's fine, right? Or I could just move the Tangrowth to the other side. What if I move the Tangrowth to the other side? If, it'll let me. Tangrowth, go over there. Tangrowth can go to the other side. And Tangrowth is gone. Hey, you got it. It didn't want to be my buddy. How dare you? He was my little buddy. And save. I just had to come back and look at these gears and kind of wonder if this is somehow a little bit of influence to the Monster Hunter Antique Machina weapons. That looks kind of like the style of those weapons. But anyway. Time to go yell at my sister for leaving the house again. Or not?
Huh? Where'd she go? Maybe she's still at the library.
I think she may have gone to find that lunar tier or whatever it was called. Alright, back to the library. Stairs. There's nothing worse than a sad tree.
Doesn't look like she's here. I'd better go ask Popola.
What I want to know is what's in here. Is this like some sort of top secret magic books or something? Books in there get into the wrong hands, the world ends.
Hey, Popola, I can't find Yona.
Really?
You have any idea where she might be?
She stopped by earlier today, but that was a while ago.
Did she say anything?
She just asked if I knew where lunar tears grow.
Yep.
She's so cute.
Yep, she went to find
I told
one.
her how they used to grow around the lost shrine long ago.
Why is Yona asking about lunar tears? Oh, crap.
What's wrong?
Yesterday, I told her that story about how lunar tears can make you rich.
Oh.
Then we got to talking about how we could use the money to buy medicine to make her better.
You don't think she...
I think that's exactly
she
what
definitely
she did. I have to go find her. What's the fastest way to the Lost Shrine?
Through the eastern gate.
Got it. Thanks. Yona, I have to get to the eastern gate.
This gate. It doesn't look very open. Oh, no, never mind. Okay. It is open. Oh, look, a thing.
What's that? I can't believe this. She really went to the Lost Shrine.
Well, time to go to the Lost Shrine. I hope I can find it. I don't have a map of this area. Good thing it seems fairly linear.
Look at this rock slide.
Okay, I'm looking at it.
There's no way Yona could have made it past here. Maybe she found some other way in.
Oh look, a convenient ladder. I stopped literally right before this little cutscene played. Yeah, this place looks safe. Can I get back up? Yes, yes I can. I can jump high. Bet the bridge breaks under me. Oh no, it's a pretty sturdy looking bridge. It's the Great Deku Tree. This place is beautiful. God, this music. Is there anything out here? No. I'll just go where it probably wants me to go. Anything over here? The door. It's locked. Boo. Thought I might find some stuff back here, but I guess not. Okay. This is just such a conspicuous crate. Like, it just looks like I need to push it somewhere, but I guess not. Eh. Okay, so I was right to begin with. I need to go this way. And then push the crate. Jump on the crate. Murder the crate. Oh. Oh. I didn't want to break it in case I, like, needed to use it for something. But, I needed to use it for murder. Oh, this is classic Zelda now.
She'll never make it out of here.
Okay, these are like push puzzle blocks. Eh. Oh, top-down section over. How kind of the other one to just stay over there. Did I get them all? Also, how... I'm gonna go stairs. But how the fight music just fits into this area music. Wonderful. Okay, I can't go up the stairs. This door. I feel like I chose poorly because I had to pull. Yeah, those those blocks in those rooms like definitely are begging to be pushed in a puzzle. How could I just let you live? Defense drop? Oh. Guess, over here. Can't even see what I'm hitting. Okay. Hi, everyone. Nope, you're still here. Yeah, come get me. Your AI's too bad to go around a crate. Oh, wait, it's just doing it slowly. It was gonna get there eventually. Okay. Are we not done here? Oh, there's another one. This is a very obvious elevator. More crates. Break all of the crates now.
Looks like you can get outside from here.
Can you? All I can see is a wall. Oh, you can double jump. Never even considered double jump. Oh, a convenient mailbox. I can save when I get to the place where there's obviously going to be a boss fight. It's just a matter of getting through this labyrinth. Great. Okay. Definite push push block over here. Question is, where am I pushing it? Over here. That's where I'm pushing it. Over to these scratch marks in the floor. That I don't know.
Broken. I could probably get up there if I had something to stand on.
Thanks, I wasn't taking care of that. Oh, good. The question is, how did little sister get all the way up here? I guess that's the return ladder. Well, this looks very boss fight, so, boss fight. Why else would they put a save thing there?
Yona!
Oh. Oh. They're sacrificing her. Cool.
I don't have time for this. I have to save Yona.
I don't have time for this.
Give her back! Get out of my way! Give my sister back!
Oh, I was literally just one hit away from that. Uh-huh. It's my book from 1400 years ago.
For the love of all that is holy, would you please stop pounding me?
Phrasing?
Then move! Yona!
By the heavens, I have never been treated in such a manner.
Okay, that's...
There. So how do we save Yona?
Once I destroy these shades, the magic barrier preventing your passage should simply disappear.
You can really do that?
I am Grimoire Weiss. My very name brings kingdoms to their knees.
Then do it already, Vice!
You will refer to me by my full and proper name.
I will refer to you as asshole. How about that? Now.
Blades on me, foul creatures. With a single word, I, Grimoire Vice, shatter the very universe itself. Now, prepare to... oh dear.
Oh dear?
It seems that the frantic bludgeoning you gave me earlier has caused my memory to escape me.
Are you for real? You are not nearly as helpful as you claim to be.
Uh-huh. I'll get my machine gun back. Cool.
Did you just suck the blood out of those things? Okay.
Is this my memory?
You alright, Vice? Hang in there.
It would seem I can regain my powers by defeating these monsters.
Is this magic?
Magic indeed. This is the true power of Grimoire Vice.
Hold on, Yona. I'm coming.
Okay.
Is that all of them?
Is every Weiss a dick?
It seems our task is going to be more difficult than I first envisioned. Look how these foolish creatures charge heedlessly into battle. Still, dealing with both of them at once may prove to be a daunting task. It's a defensive barrier.
That sounds bad.
Enemies with such barriers are impervious to both weapons and magic.
Like I said, bad.
That said, the enemy cannot move so long as the barrier is in place. Focus your attacks on the other. Now the other one has a barrier.
What is happening? I don't like this.
A talking book and moving statues? Really?
It is all too real, lad. Keep your sword high.
They changed again?
Watch their blades at all costs.
I'm on it.
Stay calm. The man who keeps his head in a fight is the one who emerges victorious. Now, put it out of its misery.
Okay. That was dangerous. Wait, I just killed one of them. Why are they both back?
Learn the
Okay.
pattern of its shots, then finish
Ah.
it off.
I've got my hands full just dodging. Is this more of your power?
It would seem so.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
Ow.
attack with all your might.
Okay. Guess there's one actually down now.
They are not but a horde of faceless minions. Swat them aside. Focus on the small ones first. One to go. Keep your guard up.
Ow. I have items somewhere. Oh, thank you.
That statue does not look happy.
I never got a tutorial on how to use items.
Energy. Nothing to fear. This one excels at close combat. Keep your distance.
Time to strike from afar then.
Ow. Seems he's been disarmed. Also killed. Hey, health's back. Cool.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I just wanted to help.
I'm the one who's sorry. You must have been scared out of your mind. Are you okay?
Perhaps we'd best depart, hmm?
The shrine's about to collapse.
I know.
Come on, Yona, let's go.
I know that voice as well. I'm going deep into the IMDb rabbit hole tonight. Well, we've gone and destroyed the shrine.
You're faster than I thought.
I tried. I really did. But I couldn't find a lunar tear. I'm so sorry.
You know what's probably worth a lot more than a lunar tear?
To
This sentient
make
book.
me rich and get rid of this disease. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about... Yona? What's going on?
She has the black scroll.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
When did this happen?
The weird coughing started about a month or so ago.
The disease curses the afflicted with strange runic symbols that gradually spread over the entire body. And I fear it is fatal.
Yeah, I know. Oh, Yona.
Come, it's best to let her sleep.
Okay.
This is so unfair. Yona hasn't done anything. Why do terrible things keep happening to us?
I would gladly help the lass had I the means to do so.
Uh-huh. Quick save.
She's just a little kid. She doesn't deserve this.
Oh, you're back. I was worried about you. I heard you went through the eastern gate and... Wait, is that a book?
Yeah, it's...
Now see here. I am Grimoire Weiss, and you will treat me with the proper respect.
Seriously, what is it about the name Weiss that gives a superiority complex? This book, Weiss Schnee?
Wait, you're Grimoire Weiss? Oh, that is so cool.
Hold on, what? You know him?
Of course. He's the white book I was just singing about.
Uh-huh.
He's in your song?
Yeah, the Song of the Ancients. It's an old tune that's been passed down through generations of villagers. It's in a forgotten language, so I doubt you could make much sense out of it.
Do you know what it means?
Well, it's not like I studied it or anything, but I can tell you bits and pieces. There's this terrible black book that shows up and starts spreading disease all over the place. But then this white book appears and saves the world and everyone's happy. You know how it goes. What is it?
It's nothing. So how exactly does this white book save the world?
It's just a song, yeah? I don't really know the details.
Maybe this ancient book can, I don't know, understand the language of the song?
Oh.
Translate for us?
Aw, don't be sad. Look, why don't you go ask Popola? She's got a big brain, maybe she knows something.
That's a good idea. Thanks.
It's interesting to think that she's the one that's providing the background music for this area.
No, I was just thinking.
However, her strumming is just a single consistent chord that is not at all in time with the music, so... Popola. It's also a nice effect how the outside music just fades into the library music. Actually, like, the outside music just changes instrumentation. So there's that subtle organ in the back that's still the melody of the vocals from outside.
I heard about Yona. I don't know what to say. I'm so sorry.
Well, maybe you can help. What do you know about the song that Devila was singing?
Wait, is that Grimoire Weiss?
You know Weiss?
Finally. Someone who appreciates quality when they see it.
Yes, well, the Song of the Ancients. Let's see.
Are you gonna sing us a song?
When the great black book, Grimoire Noir, brings calamity upon the world, the white book, Grimoire Vice, will appear with his sealed verses. He will then use them to vanquish Grimoire Noir and purge the calamity he wrought.
This
So the
is
legend goes.
like straight out of a
What's a sealed verse?
Zelda opening
No such
scroll
records
thing.
remain, so I can't say for sure. But they seem to resemble some form of magic.
It's like the start of Wind Waker.
Magic. That's it.
What is?
So the song says Grimoire Vice purchased the world of this calamity, right? And he does so using these sealed verses.
Oh, and you believe the matter I infused in the shrine is one of these sealed verses?
Exactly, Vice. With your power, we can cure Yona.
Guys, don't get too excited. This is just some old legend.
Hey, Vice was just some old legend yesterday, but here he is. And if he's real, the rest of it must be too. He can cure the Black Scrawl. I know he can.
Do we know anything regarding the whereabouts of this Grimoire Noir?
Sorry, but there's nothing about that in any of the records. All I can say for sure is that there are a number of sealed verses out there.
Also, it appears the shades you fight and these verses are intrinsically linked.
Then we'll go kill every shade we can find.
No, that's far too dangerous.
What an absurdly reckless plan.
So I should just sit
Absurdly
around and do
reckless.
nothing while Yona
The best
suffers?
kind of
I
plan.
don't think so.
I mean, it gets Ash through all of his Pokemon battles, right?
But... well, it's clear I won't be able to talk you out of this, so... I've heard the Shades are gathering near a village called the Eyrie. It's past the bridge on the northern plains. They should be done with the repairs by now. I marked it on your map for you. Maybe you could find one of the sealed verses there. Once you arrive, be sure to speak to the village chief. He lives in the house up on the highest point in the Eyrie.
Got it.
And be careful.
Nope, not gonna be careful. Why be careful when you can just be violent?
I must say, that Song of the Ancients is a rather catchy number. I can see why the bards kept it alive through the eons.
Yeah, it's a real toe tapper. Wait, do you even have toes?
Oh, thank the...
What kind of trouble?
There's a wild boar in the northern plains who started attacking villagers. The victims all made it back, but who knows if we'll be so lucky next time.
So you want me to go take care of it?
Yes, and we'll be sure to pay you well.
Alright, side quests. Let's
Sounds
go.
good to me.
Oh, and a word of advice. Once you kill it, make sure you take a boar tusk. Let's just say it'll come in handy.
Hey there. Is something wrong? You don't look too happy.
Yeah, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Listen, you know about the chickens we keep in the village, right? Lately, their eggs have been disappearing. At first, I thought it was a thief, but now I think the hens are just hiding them.
Do I have one of these? I don't. Okay, catch. Okay. Anyway.
I guess I can't blame them, but the village really needs those eggs. I need you to find the hiding spots and bring me an egg. That work for you?
Easy enough.
These chickens sound pretty smart.
Yeah, they're clever little buggers. Anyway, just ask around. I bet someone in town will have an idea where to look.
Hello, child.
You're looking for chicken eggs? I saw one hidden in the shadows once.
That really doesn't narrow it down. There are shadows everywhere.
You're a sight for sore eyes. Could I ask you to handle some work for me?
Sure, what's up?
My children want to eat mutton every night, and I keep running out. And I certainly don't have time to hunt a bunch of sheep.
Look, if you can get me
10
pieces of mutton, I'll pay you higher than market value.
How's that sound?
How are you going to eat 10 pieces of mutton?
Sounds great. I'll be right back.
How dare you make me hunt down goats?
They're not goats. They're sheep.
What is the difference?
They're totally different. The white fluffy ones are sheep, and the scrawny hairy ones are goats.
People are different as well, yet you're all just called humans.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, am I only allowed to hold 10 of these? Interesting. I know that I have some mutton, but how much do I have? That? Mutton. I have 5. Okay. Interesting.
Oh, hello. What perfect timing. Can I ask you to go buy something for me?
You look identical to the person over there.
Sure. What do you need?
I need 3 tulip bulbs. They only sell them in Seafriend, so it'll be a bit of a hike.
Do you often get asked to handle such inane shopping trips?
I don't think these trips are inane. Yona and I survive on the wages I earn from these jobs. Everyone has it tough around here, but they still manage to give me work. Honestly, I'm grateful for it.
I see. Well then, keep up the good work.
I will.
Can I go into the tavern now? I can.
Hey, you got a moment? Because I've got some work for you.
If it's paid work, I'm all ears.
Fair enough. Listen, my grandmother is running low on medicine, and I need you to gather some ingredients. I need 3 medicinal herbs, 3 berries, and 3 royal ferns. You may have to leave the village to find some of it, though, so I hope it's not too much of a bother.
No problem. I'll be right back. Is there really nothing that can cure the Black Scrawl?
No medicine in the works of man can hope to stand against it.
There has to be something out there.
Perhaps a drug exists to temporarily ease the pain, but none can truly eradicate the disease. But if the legend is true, then I hold the key to saving your sister.
You're right. We're gonna save Yona and cure the Black Scrawl.
That's the spirit, lad.
I have a very bad idea. I do very much wonder. They sound like Zelda chickens. Do they act like Zelda chickens? You know what? It's not worth the risk. Now then, where's the shady area with the eggs? Cat? Cat, are you stealing the eggs? Alright, now tell me where your eggs are.
Beyond the southern plains lies Seafront, where you can find the tastiest fish in the world. I'd love to go there someday.
Men are in the corner of the Southern Plains is a right creepy place. You can tell it's haunted just by looking at it.
Yes, I did get a side quest to fight a boar. I wanted to find the eggs. I feel like the eggs should be here, in town. In these crates. Oh. Okay. Don't fight the boar, I'll die. Okay. Going to trust you on that one. Did you...
Welcome. We've...
Oh, hey, I have enough money to buy this. I'm not going to, but...
Thanks for your...
There was somebody who was selling maps. I want maps. Where are you, map salesperson? You have flowers. I don't think you had maps.
Make sure you stock up on necessities.
Oh, you did have the maps. Okay. I should just buy all of the maps right now.
Come back any...
Maps are good. What am I trying to do? Not that one, this one. Alright. So, eggs, mutton, I guess I can just go and get some mutton. You said the eggs are in a shadow place.
You're looking for chicken eggs? I saw one hidden in the shadows once.
That really doesn't narrow it down. There are shadows everywhere.
So... I was hoping if I talked to him again, he'd say something else, but...
Do you know about the lost... It's a large stone building surrounded by cliffs. Folks say you can find a number of unusual ores there, but it's a rough area, and most of us don't have the guts to try.
Do you know anything about eggs?
The shopping district's busy.
Nope. Like, that kid's the only one who seems to know anything about eggs, and all he says is, I saw one hidden in the shadows once. There's shadows everywhere. Shadows? Eggs? Don't mind me running through town with my sword out. Shadows over here. Is there an egg over here? Nope. Can't carry any more of those. Is this the same thing? Oh, you.
Hey, do you have time to take this parcel to the Eyrie? A friend of mine helped me out, and I want to give him something special.
Well, I'm going there anyway.
Sure thing.
Oh, and this is really fragile, so you need to be careful, okay? Don't go rolling around or getting knocked over or anything like that. You'll need to take it to the chief's house in the Eyrie. It's the house at the highest point in the village.
Can I, like, give this back to you and do it later? 'Cause...
Just come back if that one breaks, alright?
Oh, okay, good.
Hey, can I ask a favor? I'm currently on duty, and I
need someone to relay a message for me. I ordered some training weapons from the blacksmith's wife, but they still haven't arrived. Can you go to the shopping district and ask her to send them over? Thank you so much. Please give the blacksmith's wife my regards, will you?
At least this one's quick and easy, right? I just need to relay a message.
Hi there. The guard at the northern gate says he ordered some weapons from you. Any idea where they are?
Oh, you know, I did have an order for that, huh? I completely forgot. Thanks for the reminder, dear. Here's a little something for the trouble.
Okay. Quest complete. Next. I'm gonna go break that parcel while I get some mutton for that one lady. Also, I'm gonna go fight a boar.
Sheep hunting. There really is no task too immodest for you.
Hey, it's harder than it sounds. They're really squirrely and they run away fast.
No, they
smite
don't.
them with magic.
Aha!
What is it? Shades?
No, you're right. If I use magic, I don't have to get close.
Might I make another suggestion?
What?
Do not yell like a madman every time you come to a realization.
You can save Yona, Weiss. Heck, maybe you can save the whole world.
Stronger dark blasts.
Can
Okay.
I, though? I wonder.
I guess I won't use you for kindling after all.
You really should treat omnipotent magical beings with more respect.
Ah, crap.
That did not sound good.
I think we broke something.
Well, there is little point in finishing the delivery now. Let's go back and apologize.
Yeah, I guess.
That was a goat. I just saw animal and swung. Where'd all the sheep go? Oh. Uh-huh. It's over here. Okay, Royal Fern, I needed one of those. I think I need 3 of those, but... For you. Take it back here. Did I lose it? I lost it. No idea what that was. Anyway, sheep? Already dead sheep? Also, yes please, Mainatric. Anything over here? Shades. Still haven't found any sheep. I need to cross the bridge to find sheep. Oh. I think I only found the one already dead sheep. Let's see if there are any sheep on the other side of the bridge, I guess. Looks like there might be. Oh, that's the thing I want to stay away from. Yeah, I can just watch from a distance and see if those shades kill it for me. Excuse me, sheep. Don't run that way. That'll go toward the boar. We get this one. So that one runs away the other way. Rude. Okay. That's all of the sheep. How much money do I have? Oh good, I have 10. Okay, so if I want to have a go at that boar, which I don't seem to at the moment, I definitely want to have a save first. Noted.
Here's your mutton, ma'am.
Oh, thank you. I swear these children of mine just love their mutton. If you ever find any more, I'll be happy to buy it.
Okay.
You're looking for chicken eggs?
That...
You're looking for
Yep.
that...
Okay. So, yeah, meanwhile, where are these shadows with the chicken eggs? over here.
We've got some new items.
No idea what I would do with any of that.
Come back.
Why do I keep doing that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Seafront is that way. You need... And, okay. I'm gonna take a trip over to Seafront, maybe. Oh, I don't have this map. Oh. That is large and I don't want to be anywhere near it. Just want to go up there. I don't want to go up there. Coming here was a bad idea. Wait, where'd the gate go? Is it over here? It's over here. Okay, it wasn't just the spider. It was also a closed gate behind the spider. So fighting the spider was pointless. But also, yes, I just noped away from a spider. Having a map of that area would also help. I didn't see one pop up for the spider. But there was the one basically right outside the gate. And if I'm going to do anything that dangerous, I should probably save first. I'm level 4. That ought to be enough for a boar, right? Also, that boss outside the other gate.
I'm so sorry, but your package got damaged during delivery.
The boss outside the other gate was the same thing that that showed up in the tutorial. That I think in the tutorial it just boosted me to level 30 to fight it, so I do not think I'm ready for that at level 4. Oh, now the sheep are over here. Don't mind me, Shadows. I'm just running through.
Do you not fear these shades?
Of course. I'd be stupid not to. But I have to save Yona, no matter what.
I see. Then I won't try to stop you.
You're a pretty good listener for such an old-timer, Vice.
Ah, I should be offended.
Oh, leave me alone. It's this way. Is this the way I'm supposed? This is the way I'm supposed to go. Good. is this?
It appears to be deserted.
Okay, so it appears, but is there any point to this? Oh, mailbox. Yep, that looks safe. Alright, how do I get to the highest point? Is that over there?
This is a weird place for a village.
How are we supposed to reach the chief's house?
How are we supposed to reach the chief's house? Oh, there's...
Crap!
I was not expecting shadows here. I'm in a
I
village.
think we broke something.
Well, there is little point in finishing the delivery now. Best go back and
Ah,
Yeah, I guess.
that's absorbing blood. Oh, I'm getting words. Fusro da. I wasn't ready for there to be shadows here. I should go back and get another thing. But how do I get there? Okay, go there. I get there. Oh, easy. Okay. Assuming that this is a ladder over here. Ah! Okay, good. Ladder. Ah, climb slower.
Is anyone even here?
But first, poke catch.
We don't trust your kind.
Fine, I'll break your crates. Don't trust my kind. What kind do you think my kind is? Geb. Oh, jeez. Deflecting enemy magic. Ah! Keep getting caught looking away from where all of these things are. Oh, now I get the breakable boxes tutorial.
I'm looking for someone who knows about the sealed verses.
You're just like her. Like kindly.
Well, this appears to be a glorious waste of time.
Now.
This must be the chief's house.
Who goes there?
Well, we're...
Be gone, strangers.
Wait, listen to...
Enough. Leave this village at once and never return.
What a pathetic bunch of rabble.
I'm not leaving.
Hello, sir. I have a package for you.
It's broken. Go away.
Oh.
What? Guess we'd better go back and tell the client what happened.
So,
It would appear there are no powerful shades here. The sealed verses would never be found in such a place.
Yeah. Let's go talk to Popola and figure out a new plan.
Oh, I missed one. Oh, that one's not breakable. Okay. So, do I get fast travel at any point? Taruda? Why am I stopping? Oh. Oh, now it's gonna tell me about this?
Nice flowers.
Those are lunar tears, legendary flowers of almost perfect beauty.
You're kidding. Those are the ones I told Yona about.
Hands off the flowers.
Vice? Why is that lady in her underwear?
I fear we have greater issues to deal with.
Mm-hmm. She seems injured and also angry.
Is she a shade?
Well. That doesn't do much. Do I need to...
Son of a bitch. I knew this would happen.
This woman is certainly not to be trifled with.
Did we get her?
It took like half her health before she finally fought back. But... Uh-oh. That doesn't seem good.
heck?
By my very pages, the girl wields magic.
Yeah. Ow. Ow. Oh. Oh. Okay, ow. Hit me while I'm healing? Jerk. I keep trying to Monster Hunter dodge. Monster Hunter dodge is jump. Hi, Velhazic. Maybe let's fight that thing instead of each other.
Come on, are you serious? What the heck is going on here?
Oh.
Beware the shockwave. Hold back until we have a chance to approach.
Stay out of my way! He's mine, you idiots!
It would appear we are not the focus of our anger.
It's not.
I don't like the looks of this.
That's something out. What are those?
Are these guys shades too? I didn't know shades could get that big.
The scale of this one is like nothing you've encountered before. Ready your guard.
Die! Die, die, die! I'm gonna pull out your teeth and cram them up your ass!
Wow.
That woman's mouth is as fierce as her sword work.
Let's just focus on defeating this thing.
Yeah, keeping distance is a good idea. Did we win? Or is this phase 2? Wow. Kinda rude, but also may have saved me.
Told you to stay out of the way!
Oh, we've only repelled it.
Back here, you.
The symbols are disappearing.
Huh? Is she human?
This one has been possessed by a shade. She exists as neither fully human nor other.
I feel bad for treating her like one of those things. We have to help her.
Do we, though? Mm-hmm.
You're awake.
You.
I'm sorry we attacked you. We thought you were a shade.
Well, you're half right. Now get the hell out of here.
Now see here. We made our apologies and came to your aid. The least you can do is grace us with your name.
It's okay, Vice. She's probably just exhausted.
My name's Kaine.
Ah, the name we heard back in the village.
Look, nothing good is gonna happen if you stick with me. So do like I said and go.
Okay.
Oh, and one more thing. That monster back there, it's mine. Stay the hell away from it.
Uh-huh.
A half-human and a giant shade.
She's kind of pretty, but she's really intense.
You into that kind of thing? Okay. Guess back this way. Let's check on Yona.
I'm worried about Yona. Let's go see how she's doing.
Helmet. Hey, stop it. I was gonna leave you alone. Anyway, okay, catch. I want a helmet. Okay.
There must be a sealed verse inside that enormous shade. I'm certain of it.
Maybe. But there's no way we can take that thing on now. I need to get stronger.
Oh, they're gonna kill the sheep for me. I might as well get the mutton out of it. Oh, I didn't get the helmet. Well, I'm level 6 now. You think that's enough for the boar? Man, money's just turning up in the house.
Yona? Yona, what is it?
It hurts.
Oh, Yona. I'll go get some medicine, okay? Just hang on.
Wait,
What is it?
just don't do anything dangerous.
Stop worrying already.
Okay. Check down Yona.
The black scroll appears to be advancing at a furious rate.
She needs something to stop her pain. Let's see if Popola has any ideas.
It's like the cheat way to get fantasy music. Put it in 6/8 time. It's like 6/8 time instant fantasy music.
Hey, Popola. Do you have any pain medicine?
Pain medicine?
It's for Yona. Her pain is... it's getting really bad.
That poor girl. Well, I guess we could try a shaman fish.
What's that?
It's a fish found near seafront. Their livers contain a chemical that's said to dull even the strongest pain.
That sounds perfect. How do I get there?
You can find seafront out past the southern plains. Shades have been spotted there recently, though. So be careful.
Oh. You have something else to say.
Ah, good. Just the man I needed. Could you gather 2 medicinal herbs from the northern plains for me? I've been exhausted lately, and I need a boost. They usually grow in patches.
Guess what? I have 10.
Thanks for securing those herbs.
The best kinds of quests. The ones where I just get the quest and immediately turn it in. Oh, I can't roll off that way? Fine.
That poor girl.
Alright. So I guess I have to go this way now.
Make sure you stock up on the set.
And you still don't have a map for that.
Come back any...
You always just want to buy more mutton. The kid's gonna tell me that the egg's in a shady place. Where could the eggs be? You see any eggs lately? Okay, I'll go this way. Don't have a map of this area. I guess I can go this way. Please leave me alone, Shade. That's fighting cattle or something. Wait. Oh. I guess I don't go this way. This is why I want a map. That thing is just in the direction that I need to go, isn't it? Ow. Rude. I didn't do anything to you. Rude. That's the direction I need to go, isn't it? Do I have, like, natural healing over time, or how does healing work? What are you doing over here?
Damn shades! Go away! That villager is under attack.
Ow!
Truly leave him to perish.
Die, you foul beasts!
This... Oh my god, they're like Bofango. I think these deer have done more damage to me than the shades. That it? Am I done?
You said things are getting really bad here lately. Here, take this. Make good use of it, all right?
Okay.
Things are getting real.
Those deer did more damage to me than the shade. I'm more scared of that boar now. Yeah. I just get here. That's... Oh, I can't use it because it's too heavy for me. That's a nice looking town. Yeah, those things are worse than Bofango. At least Bofango run in a straight line and kind of just leave you alone if they miss. These things will chase you down.
I'm so tired. Stairs are rough going on these old bones. What if he returns today? Can't let the lighthouse stay dark.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have a
I
quest
doubt we'll
to...
have much luck blundering about blindly for a shaman fish.
Yeah, he did join
What should
the
we do?
join the shades to
I don't
end
even know what
me.
one looks like, so if you've got a better idea, I'm all ears.
Perhaps we could try asking some of the townspeople for advice.
Works for me. Heck, we might even find a place that sells them.
So, yeah, I'm under the impression that I'm going to get a quest to light up the lighthouse, and the reward is going to be the fish I'm looking for.
A port town like this is a real jewel. If you can't find it here, you don't need it. There's a post office in the center of town that manages to send letters and packages all over the world. We've also got lots of fish, which are in pretty high demand. Lots of ladies, too. But they're not as sought after.
Okay. Excuse me, child. Where can I get fish?
Shh, I'm playing hide and seek. I wish they'd hurry up and find me already.
Sorry, kid, you got ditched.
A shaman fish? I think they used to sell those at the fish shop. But hey, since you're here, how about some fresh fruits and veggies for the road? Thanks for...
You're friends with that sexy postman, aren't you? I just love a man in uniform. Oh, you're not. Well, you're pretty nice looking yourself.
This one would maybe go over a little bit better on a 40-year-old than...
I haven't seen the postman in a few days. I hope he's all right.
Speaking of postman...
This is getting us nowhere.
Yeah.
There's supposed to be a post office. I imagine there's a
In that
mailbox I
case,
can
I
save
shall
at.
locate an expert in the field.
Papa Nier's canonically ugly? Oh.
Wait, you can do that?
Nothing is beyond the ability of Grimoire Weiss.
Then why didn't you suggest that in the first place?
You humans are always asking for help rather than thinking for yourselves. It really is a loathsome habit.
Referred to as dog-faced. What? No.
Oh, you wish to search by yourself?
Yeah.
Well, how very commendable.
Just insulted my ability to do so? I'll show you.
It's funny how people won't bat an eye about paying more just because it's important.
Mm-hmm. Who are you?
A shaman fish? Beats me. Maybe try the fish shop. Hey, but since you're here, why don't you buy something?
Do you have a map? You do have a map.
Hope to see you again.
Okay.
Seals are the guardian spirits.
Meryl? Do I have one of those? I do have one of those. Okay. This looks like a fish shop.
A shaman fish? I haven't gotten any fish in today yet. Sorry, dear.
Oh. Well,
We've got precious materials from exotic lands.
gastropod. Anyway.
See you later.
That's a tavern. Okay, map. Let's go this way. You look kind of sketchy.
What, this? This is the post office.
Okay. Well, found the safe spot.
Shaman fish? I'll try asking the old man up by the key. If anyone knows, it'll be him.
Okay. don't know what that means. Over here, I guess. Oh wait, that's just the safe spot.
What you doing up there?
Observing the ocean. I'm heading out on a fishing run soon. If a storm catches you off guard out there, you'd best have kissed the family goodbye before you left.
Perhaps I should assist you after.
Fine.
And I have located our expert. He's off in that direction.
Wow. I'm still sort of amazed you can do that.
Yes. Perhaps now you will treat me with the respect I deserve.
Where's this? Wasn't I already over here? I talked to the fish vendor over there. Saw the blue dot on my map thinking that's where I needed to go, but that was a save point. Then someone over there told me to come back over here. I'd have found him eventually.
Shaman fish? Oh, sure. They're a cinch. Practically jump into the net, they do. But I won't do it for you. So take this pole and go fish one up yourself.
Yay, fishing
You
minigame.
can't catch them here at the pier. Go dip your line at the big beach on the west side of town. How do you fish? Is that a serious question? You gotta move your body away from where the fish is going. Got it? Here. Let me give you a lure while I'm at it. Fishing is a test of wills between man and beast. Never give up the fight.
Okay. Now back to where I just was to fish.
Let's head over to that beach the fisherman mentioned.
Or maybe not. How do I get there? Okay, up there.
Look, this is just too much money.
Are you still playing hide and seek?
Let's play tongue twisters.
Oh. Nope. Uh-huh. The rod bend is press B to hook and tilt in the direction opposite the fish's current position to reduce its HP. Okay. You look comfortable. Hey, you should really go find your friend.
I bet I can come up with an awesome tongue twister before you can.
We can't have anyone know what our ritual is. Goodbye!
Uh-huh. Okay. Eh?
I think you need to move in the opposite.
Yes, I know. That's what I was doing, Weiss. This one seems to be a lot easier to catch. It was tiny.
We're all set. Let's get this back to Yona.
Okay, but first I want to catch another one. Wow, just spit at my face game. Okay, whatever. I don't care about fishing anymore.
I'm so tired.
That's nice. Bye. Is that all? I can't talk to you? Lighthouse, huh?
Hold it!
Huh?
I said hold it! Over here!
Look, I tried...
How can you just ignore an old woman in need?
I tried. I tried to talk to you and it just wouldn't let me.
The children of this age are nothing but selfish, heartless cads.
If you're gonna be like that, I don't want to help you.
Are you talking about me?
Oh, ignore her. We've a quest to complete. People like that are best left to their own devices.
Thank you, Weiss.
The pain!
Yeah, have fun with the pain.
Is everything okay?
My illness has returned. It must have been the shock of seeing this rude, floating book.
Lady, I have a sword.
Rude? Now, see here, madam. I'll have you know.
You did this. Oh, what a terrible thing you are.
Why, you insolent crone. How dare you address me like some common paperback?
Weiss, knock it off.
You there. Would you truly abandon a pitiful old woman to this cruel world?
I mean, one who acts like you, maybe.
Are you asking me? Oh, do please ask me.
I am very, very tempted to say no. Can I at least... do I say no? She's rude. I want to say no because she's rude. But I have a feeling it'll come back to bite me if I say no.
How can we help you, ma'am?
Oh, good heavens. I can't believe how much cajoling that took.
Okay, now I very much wish I said no.
Our apologies, ma'am.
I am at a loss as to what aid we could possibly give a woman who is so clearly able to talk her way into anything.
I need you to go to the post office and tell them to deliver my mail.
Is that all?
I can't fathom why they haven't been here yet.
Oh, the pain!
Okay, we're going. Look at us go.
I'm gonna go a different direction. I haven't been over here yet. Can I go in? I can go in. Can I break your stuff? Nope. There's really no reason for me to be here, is there? Or I'll get this potion. That works too. Yep. I just came here to steal your stuff. That's what you get for being rude. Go this way.
Work was exhausting, so I'm taking a little break. This is a great place to come and relax.
Heh.
Afternoon.
Hey, so there's some old lady who yelled at us to come here and check on her mail and...
Oh, you mean the lighthouse lady?
The very same. Now, could you please deliver her parcels and silence her flapping gums?
Sorry, but I injured my leg. I won't be delivering anything for a while.
Well, you have an apprentice, don't you? He was outside earlier.
Maybe we can...
A hurt leg? What about your sacred postman's oath? Neither wind nor sleet nor terrible monsters of the night shall keep thee from...
Hey, if your leg hurts, we'll just deliver it for you.
Oh, that would be a huge help. Just be careful, all right? That lady has a bit of a temper.
I noticed.
You don't say.
Okay.
Oh, you know, since you're here...
Oh, what is it now?
You're from Popola's village, right?
Yeah. How do you know?
Huh? Well, you're dressed differently, and you just have a certain air about you, I guess. Anyway, would you mind taking this letter to Popola when you go back?
Sure.
Okay.
We might as well take the postman's oath ourselves.
Back to bitter old lady. And she's gone. Oh no, she's gone and
I'm sure
keeled over.
They call her the lighthouse lady, right? Well, let's go check the lighthouse.
What an absurd waste of time this is.
You know what, Weiss, I agree. Absurd waste of time. Time to waste my time going back up the lighthouse here. Be nice if I could move faster indoors.
Oh, you. What do you want?
We have
Rude.
retrieved your letter.
The postman hurt his leg. That's why...
That's no excuse. It's his job to deliver the mail, no matter what. Didn't he take the postman's oath?
Finally something that Weiss can agree
The
with?
thought that anyone would actually bother to write you a letter staggers the imagination.
Such a rude book. I'll have you know this is from someone very dear to me. Well, I suppose I should give you something for your trouble.
Okay, you know, I'll take 1,000 gold. You're... Yeah. I feel like I deserved that for, just the way you acted. Deal with enough rude people in real life.
We need to get the shaman fish...
Yes, no more detours. No more detours until the next detour. Oh, supposed to buy, a few of those, I think. Somebody wanted those.
Thanks for your business.
I think. Yep. Okay. That was the right thing. Good. I wonder what that building is. It's guarded by a spider, though. I want nothing to do with that. That's that boss. I don't want to deal with that either.
Max? Sorry, I don't know a Max.
Max is my dog. He's been missing since yesterday.
Is it that dog right back there?
Oh, I see. Any idea where he went?
He usually likes to run around the northern plains. Most of the time, he just comes and goes, but I haven't seen him in over a day.
Maybe he had a run-in with that boar.
I'll keep an eye out. If I find him, I'll make sure to bring him back.
Thank you.
Is something wrong?
Oh, it's nothing. Just a little choked up about my dog is all.
All right, if you say so.
Okay. You... No. You were the one who wanted the tulip bulbs.
I bought your tulip bulb.
Thanks. Here's the money.
I can use my field. Okay. Use that now. Look, chicken.
Everything hurts.
Yeah, it's called getting old.
Hang in there, okay? I got you some medicine. It's not gonna taste good, but I need you to take it anyway.
Don't worry. I can handle it.
That's what I like to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Morning.
Hey, how you feeling?
Better. It doesn't hurt anymore.
That's great. That's really great.
Hey, what's that book?
Oh, yeah. Guess I should introduce you.
I am Grimoire Weiss, wielder of arcane.
Oh, hi, Vicey.
Uh-huh.
Now see here, my name is...
Weiss has been worried about you too.
Really? Aw, thanks, Vicey.
It appears impudence is the fruit of this family tree.
Anyway, I need to go talk to Popola. Stay here and get some rest, alright?
Alright.
Wait, she had something more to say.
Hey, I was thinking about trying to make stew for you. Do we have any venison or wheat?
Stew? I don't want her to feel bad, but her cooking is... All right, Yona. Let me see if I can track down your ingredients.
Really? Thanks. I'm sure you're gonna love it.
Wait. More?
I'm ready to make that stew.
Oh, okay. When I eventually find the stuff for it.
Ingredients for a home-cooked meal.
Is there something you want to say?
Oh, no, nothing at all.
Look, I know Yona's not a 4-star chef or anything, but she puts her heart into it. Only a real jerk wouldn't appreciate the effort. What kind of brother do you think I am?
Did you hear me imply anything of the sort?
I guess not.
Just, well, good luck.
Yeah.
Okay. Talk to Popola. Save. Get my ass kicked by a boar and then call it a night, I think is the plan right now.
Hey, I brought a letter for you.
Oh, thanks. Oh dear.
What's wrong?
It's from the mayor of Seafront. He says that a horde of shades have appeared in the area.
That's not good. My weapon was practically useless against the giant shade we fought there. I wish there was some way to strengthen my weapon.
You know, there's a little shop at the entrance to the junk heap that might be able to help. If you bring them materials, they should be able to use them to enhance your weapons.
Interesting. Guess I'll check it out.
Oh, but it won't be free, you know. I figure you'll need around 1,000 gold or so.
1,000 gold?
Luckily, Lighthouse Lady just
If
gave
you
me
need
that.
money, try visiting the tavern. That's usually where people go when they're looking to hire someone.
Good advice. Thanks.
Okay. That's different load screen.
Might as well check out the tavern.
I don't know if there's any point to actually rolling over those ledges, but I just like doing it. Okay. I will check out the tavern after I go get my ass kicked by a boar. And by after, I mean probably like next time I play this.
I need to gather more info from the village.
Oh, it won't let me. Okay. I guess I go to the tavern. What do you want?
The chickens in this village like to lay their eggs in high places for some reason. Maybe that'll help you find where they're hidden.
Maybe we should check out the fountain by the library.
I just came from there. Okay. Keep getting sidetracked. Oh. That fountain? I thought High Places Library, like there might be a fountain up here that I missed. Anyone see any eggs?
Look at that. No wonder they've been so hard to find.
Huh. Okay. Found your egg.
Hey, I found...
Oh, that's great.
It was behind the broken wall by the fountain. I guess they like hiding them in shadowy, out-of-the-way places.
Well, that's the first place I'll look next time. Here's your payment. Thanks again.
Okay. Want something else?
I forgot. I was going to ask you to get some fertilizer as well. Next time you're in Seafront, can you pick up 3 bounty fertilizers for me?
Sure thing.
Okay. Tavern is here. Wow. Everyone wants to talk.
That's 3 medicinal herbs, 3 berries, and 3 royal ferns. Just remember.
Okay, yeah. You had that thing.
You ever heard Devila and Popola sing?
Sure. Devila sings here all the time.
I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the 2 of them singing together.
No. I've never seen that.
They used to come here and sing all the time. Lately, they're so busy.
Hey, I know. You ought to get them to come back and sing for us.
Okay.
Sure. I suppose I am kind of curious. Hey, Devila, can I ask you a favor?
You're asking me for a favor? Well, now I've heard everything. What's up?
I heard you and Popola used to sing at the tavern. I never got a chance to hear it, so...
Wait, you want to hear us sing? Popola's been swamped lately, so I haven't sung with her in forever. But hey, if she's up for it, I'm willing. Hey there. Want to let a girl buy you a drink?
I'm not old enough to drink, Devila. Also, isn't it morning?
When the sun never sets, what difference does it make? Ah, never mind. You'll understand when you get older. I do love this tavern, though. It's the nerve center of the whole village. Folks come here to relax, or swap stories, or even look for work. Come back whenever you have a free minute.
Okay.
Black squalls in our village now.
Okay. I can I can leave now, right? Oh, I should probably save one more time so I don't have to talk to all those people again. Alright. Let's go fight a boar. If those deer are anything to go by, I am porked.
What do you know about this junk heap?
I guess there are ancient ruins buried there? It's full of old scrap and other weird stuff that no one understands. To get there, we have to cross the iron bridge to the northeast. Popola says these huge metal crates used to cross that bridge all the time in the old...
Humans certainly were wise back then.
It's a lot of things.
If they were so smart, why did we end up like this?
Well, charge! Ow. Oh, okay. Got another word. Sidestep attacks tutorial. Maybe I should go through all these tutorials at some point. There, I leveled up. And all of them? Seems to be all of them. Alright, that boar was over here last I saw. These little shades are gonna get in my way. Alright, going in with mostly full health.
Hey,
Boar.
it's a wild boar.
Have you the skill to hunt one of those down?
I don't know. They look pretty strong.
Yeah.
This is impossible.
Should be okay if I just keep my distance and dodge its charges. Kind of a battle of attrition. Ah, sheep! Okay, I didn't get one shot. It's the first time a sheep has hit me. Ow. Come at me. Oh, I got it. That wasn't so bad. Alright. Gonna turn in that quest. Yeah, I did put my Monster Hunter skills to good use there. I did not get one shot, so that was helpful. And basically my only misstep was due to a sheep that got behind me that I didn't know was going to ram me. Yeah, I did get Bofangoed against a boulder. Ah, damn Bofangos. How to bark. Oh, right there, dogs by the fountain. That's not the lost dog that I'm supposed to be looking for.
You hunted down the boar. Oh, thank you. And it looks like you found a boar tusk, too. They say boars become tame around folks who carry one of those.
Huh.
Apparently, they'll even let you ride around on their backs.
Okay, that was worthwhile.
Sounds like hokum to me. But if you're brave enough, you might as well give it a shot.
Cool. I can ride boars now. I'll make getting around a little bit faster, maybe, assuming I can find a boar. Alright. Save there, level 7, hunted a boar. Oh. 3,800 experience to the next. Okay. Well. That's gonna do it for me. Yeah, that was, you very much hyped up that boar, and you're right, if I was a little lower level, if I went after it immediately after getting that quest, I probably would have gotten one shot. But I will definitely continue this at some point. I think next stream is going to be Sunday, where I go through these Pokemon cards that I've purchased secondhand. That's going to be fun. Get some nostalgia and all that. Maybe strike gold, who knows. But for now, going to just end this here. And, catch you next time. And, yeah, Lyra, I'll get you tomorrow, but anyone else, catch you next time.